Manish, till 8:40 you are allowing the students.
Yes, sir. That's 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'm waiting for hardly like 1 or 2 minutes.
Sure, sir.
Okay, guys. So I don't have so much time, guys, for the recap. So I'm proceeding with the contents. Tour version yesterday we learn. Yes, Akash, right. So there is like 1 or 2 informations is there. First information is there like yesterday I have said like we will share the recorded sessions on YouTube. So due to some urgency and time, there is no times to upload the videos on YouTube and all. Okay, so it will take hardly like 1 or 2 days more. So probably like yesterday sessions we'll try to upload tomorrow, and today's sessions we'll try day after tomorrow. Okay, so just keep patience. Whatever sessions we are doing, we'll upload, and the links of like a Telegram group and YouTube's is already shared in a WhatsApp group, I guess, right? So you guys can refer from there and just read all the instructions in a WhatsApp group. So that is the first information. And second information, that is I have received queries related to internship and job opening. So again, I am telling you guys. So after ending of this workshop, we are having a workshop test, and based on that test, some students will be given some extra opportunities and the other things. So that will be, I guess, happen on 17th or 18th of August. Okay. And after then, for the job and internship opportunities, I guess after the first week workshop in a first week of September, will notify, okay, about the internship applications also and the job opportunities too, right? So those who are looking for the job and those who are experienced and those who have cracked some certifications. So for those people, we are having the next workshop that will be held on September first week, right? And many of the students have put some queries related to the pathway and career, free resources and all and all. So in the day 4, I'm going to take like 1.5 hour of session. Like, so in between those time period, I will try to conclude and include all those things like the free materials and the pathway and non-technical can do or not, or the other things. Okay, everything like certifications and all. Okay, is coding really required for the CS student? No, no necessary. So all these kind of questions for the totally beginners or like freshers in this cyber world. So we'll let you know on the day 4. Okay, so just keep patience till day 4 and keep revising these contents and whatever we are guiding you. Okay, because the test will be the questions will be asked whatever we are learning in these modules. Okay. Coding needed for CS? No, 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 no. For ethical hacking, I don't think so that much of mathematics knowledge or kind of coding knowledge required. Anyone can prepare for the cybersecurity. It's depend only on your determinations and your caliber and potential, you can say. Just theory for CH. For the practical, even not necessary, the coding knowledge. Okay, dark web link send. Tim, how can we get the certificate? Okay, so for the certificate itself, tomorrow I will totally try to upload a particular video of 5 minutes, and there you can see how you can get the certificate. Okay, so just stay connected on WhatsApp group and just check out the videos and link whatever we'll share on the WhatsApp. Okay, can you please some share the free resources study? Anis, I have just said no, like just wait for the day 4. So for the job and internship, wait for the first week of workshop on first week of September, and for the beginners and free materials and all, I mean, any kinds of doubts and other things. So just wait for the day 4. Okay. Rest of the things we are
Sorry for
going
the
to start.
interruption, sir.
Yeah, Manish.
I'm very, very sorry for the interruption, sir. Actually, there are 3 things I need to convey to all of them. First, we are not going to share you the attendance because there are some security reasons, because there are people because in the attendance sheet all of yours like mail IDs and your exact location is there actually. So that's the security reason we can't like share you your attendance, but you need to make sure that you must attend the session. If you attend the session, you'll be automatically being tracked through the software. Secondly, video, you'll get the recorded video. And third, spam is not allowed. Okay, because recently I saw Bomana you are spamming. Okay, so we are going to like remove you from the call itself, and you won't get anything like neither knowledge or certificate. So don't do all this kind of stuff, guys. You guys are completely on track, so please don't do all this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. This is it from my side.
Okay, guys. So, Sadiya, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, Sadiya. Sadiya, just wait
Hello.
for 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, fine.
So according to the schedule, guys, yesterday we have discussed like in a day two, uh, I have to take the classes of bobsuit explorations and the OTP bypass and payment bypass and the NESAs for the vulnerability scanning and all. Okay, but we have just changed the modules because I suppose like before starting and before doing that kind of advanced thing, you need to know about the basics of bug bounties and the platforms and the other things related to the bug bounties. Okay, so Sade ma'am is there. She is the expertise. She has the expertise in that particular field. So maybe I guess you guys will learn a lot from her. Okay, so she's going to start the sessions, and if the doubts are there, I'm there in a chat box. Will allow in between the 10 minutes and 15 minutes the chat box, so you guys can ask there. And tomorrow, after learning the basics of bug bounties and the kind of vulnerabilities, like if we are finding the vulnerabilities and also P1, P2, P3, P4, whatever the labels are there. So all those things will be covered in my opinion. And in a day two, I will totally take the advance of this hacking. Okay. And in 15th, we are also going to see the that is the carding portions and black hat things. And in day 4 on 16th of August, we'll see the career guidance. Okay. I guess am I clear to all of you? So actually, she is also the BAPT trainers and ex-employee of EC Council. So many of the students are applying in the CEH certification and also, yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, so wait. Manish, I guess just ping a message in a group like now no students will be allowed to join. If they are joining, then just join within just 1 or 2 minutes. After then, just log the meeting. We don't want any kind of
Sure.
annoying, Yeah.
Sure, sir.
And keep the attendance, okay, in monitoring.
It's already on track, sir.
Yes, Adya, you can proceed.
Okay, hi everyone. Sir has already introduced me. So I'm the VAPD trainer and I'm also the ex employee of EC Council. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about bug bounty. So let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes and after that we will continue. Mm.
Till then, guys, if you guys have any queries, any genuine queries, you guys can ask. I'm allowing the chat box. Rest of the things I have already covered. So if you guys have missed, whenever we'll upload that particular videos on YouTube, just refer from there. Okay. Attendance link, guys, we have the particular extension and we are using the Google Meet, and thus we have the features to track the attendance, right? So that is internally in tracking mode. Management team already said like due to security reasons, because there your email ID, student's email ID and other credentials are there. So that's the reasons we are not sharing that PDF of attendance. Suppose which countries is best. Tarun, I have just read your statement. I guess you have put it in the query Google form too. So 2 to 3 countries are there. It's depend. Like it's depend on the living cost, and it's depend like whether you are looking for the better opportunities in terms of getting the job, and how easy to get the job in which country. So it's depend on the condition. YouTube link is not working in the group. Manish, just share that link. Just check that link.
Sure, sir.
And do one thing, or Manish, like while Sadiya will take the sessions, na, just cross check those persons and those who have joined with the fake name or their like not registered name kind of thing. So just block them and just try to find out the numbers and just remove from the WhatsApp group too.
I have the exact location, sir. Need not to worry about that.
Yeah. Till now, like for a sudden, like just remove them from the meeting.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, Sadiya, you can continue. Students will join. We will handle those. Okay. We are getting late.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, guys, in background there will be a little bit of noise for 2 to 3 minutes as Azan is going on. So I will share the screen first of all. Okay, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, Sadiya. The screen is
Okay,
visible.
fine.
Ansuman and Manish, kindly help the ma'am. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, guys. So let's start. See, in bug bounty, what is bug bounty and exactly how we can do that. You guys will understand all those things. First, let's discuss a few points, and during the explanation, you guys will get a clear, rough analysis of all those things. Okay, so let's start. First of all, in bug bounty, we have two types of programs. One is public and one is private. Okay, the public one, it's accessible to the researchers. It means everyone can have an access of that. And in private, uh, the private program is publicly not accessible for the researchers. For few researchers, it is accessible. It depends upon the hall of fame, or you can say how much valid bugs you have reported. Okay, so every platform has their different perspective. So let's see where you, for hunting, what are the platforms exactly? And after that, I will explain you one by one. So you will have a clear understanding of each and everything. Okay. So first of all, let's see the platform. See, for platforms for hunting a bug are like just hacker one. Okay. Or if you are a beginner, you can proceed with bug crowd. There is a hacker one too. Okay. Integrity, hack and proof, yes we hack, open bug bounty. So those are the platforms. What you have to do is you have to register your own self on that platforms. Okay, and for bug bounty, yeah, little bit of knowledge is required. Okay, little bit of ethical hacking knowledge, networking knowledge, linux knowledge is required. So at this point, just try to understand. Okay, you will understand one by one. So those are the platforms. In these platforms, you have to register your own self, and after it, you will get the websites. Those websites, okay, you will get those websites. There will be thousand or more than that. There are websites are there. Okay, so on that website, you have to find a bug. Okay, you have to find a vulnerability. You have to find a weakness, and after that you have to report those weakness to that particular site. Okay, and instead of that, uh, we will read all of your doubts at the end of the session. Okay, so instead of this, see, in bug bounty, whenever you submit a valid report, okay, you got a reward too. Okay, so it's depend upon the type of bug. If it is a valid vulnerability report is submitted, then you will get rewards. Okay, uh, okay, you can see over here the, five. $10,000 per vulnerability, up to $10,000 maximum rewards. So those are the rewards. Okay, that's called rewards. So I will first just explain you about rewards. See, it's as I said, it's depend upon the type of work. Okay, if it is a valid vulnerability report if submitted, then you will get a reward in the form of cash. Even you can get a reward in the form of hall of flames, acknowledgement, or some small swag like t-shirts, bottle mug, or etc. There are too many things. Okay, or even you can get any voucher that's of Amazon or something. So again, it's depend upon the priorities. I will explain you guys what are the priorities. Okay, after this. So it's depend upon the priorities of your bug report. Okay, it depend upon the your report. The reward part is the lookout of the company. Okay, the lookout of the company means the website, which website you are hunting a bug. It's depend upon them. Okay, sometimes it depend upon them because they have mentioned those all things. Okay, mm, and yeah, as I said, the reward part is the lookout of the company. As you can see, few platforms it mentioned just few platforms it just mentioned, but whatever they will give as reward in few platforms already mentioned. If you will see a platform that's called as Integrity now, you guys can go and explore over there. Okay, so there are different platforms for bug bounty, and each and every platforms whatever reward they can give you, those everything are mentioned. Okay, so you guys can go and explore one by one. Okay, you guys can go and explore one by one, so you will get a uh, rough idea of that. Now, as I said, it's depend upon the priority of the bug. So what is priority? As you can see in this, they have written the rewards. Okay, P1 will get this amount, P2 will get this amount, P3 will get this amount. So what are this? This P1, this P is called as priority. Okay, and this goes on from P1 to P5. So this a priority is given on a vulnerability submission. Okay, whenever you will submit a report, so it's depend upon the report if it is valid, or what kind of content you have submitted to them, what kind of vulnerability, what kind of weakness you have found and submitted to them. Okay, so according to them, you it will indicate the severity of the submission and the priority means P1. If you will talk about P1, it's a highly impactful. And if you will highly impactful for whom? For the certain organization or company. And if you will talk about P5, then it's not similarly the priority P5 means the vulnerability submission can be least impactful. Okay, and this P2, P3. So it goes on P1 highly impactful, less than P1, P2 will be there, less than P2, P3 will be there. So it goes on like this. Even if you found something, see, at a start as a beginner, what you have to do is you have to use workaround. Okay, you have to use workaround. Now, if you will just submit on report, just click on submit report. So, wait a minute. So, okay, select a vulnerability type. You can see this all. So this all are the attacks. This all are the few attacks. So there are certain techniques to perform this all attacks. So this all things, as you can see, this all things are of OAP's top 10 too. Okay. So though this is a huge syllabus, when you will join us, you will study all those things. But at this time, we are just understanding what kind of platform it is, what are the priorities. Okay, what is the bug type, what are the platforms. Okay, first we will understand this, and after that we will see what's next. Okay, so now how to choose a target. So see, you can start choosing your target from the bug bounty platform. As I said, as a beginner you have to start from the bug crowd or HackerOne. Okay, even you can start with HackerOne too. So there are many platforms like this. Okay, even you can use bug bounty docs. We will discuss about docs. Okay, we will discuss about docs. What are docs? So for self bug bounty program, we can use that docs. And the third thing, we can make our own docs according to our good or unique target. So let's come to exactly what is dogs so that you will have a better understanding. See, for dogs, you guys can even use a platform that's called as exploit. Okay, wait a minute. Exploitdb.com. You can use this platform as well. Okay, so let's refresh. We will do filter. Okay, and we will click on this search. Okay, that's Google hacking database. You can see. So there are, as you can see, there are too many dots. This is called as dork. I will explain you exactly what is it, but that's called as dots. Okay, and in exploit.db there are many docs which are available. So according to your search, you will understand this. Okay, so yeah, you can search this, use this docs too, or see, as in, we will, I will explain you guys this thing. Though at this point you will understood this. So the thing is that even you can use these dots too. Okay, and as I said, you can make your own docs too. So exactly what are docs? See, those are the keywords that we use for docs making. Okay, this index, password text, config text. Those are what? Those are the keywords. Okay, those are the keywords that we use for dog making. So
Sadiya, sorry to
yes,
interrupt you for 1 or 2 minutes. No? Just give me
okay,
1 or 2 minutes. Guys, I'm allowing the chat box. Maybe like I'm thinking like there are too many students are there. Maybe they are not getting like 100% of the contents, whatever ma'am are delivering, but the contents are good. Okay, actually, ma'am has a habit of guiding like the a kind of intermediate developer students and those who have the basics knowledge, and we have the time limitations, right? So that's why. So I'm allowing the chat box. To be honest, honestly, just tell me in the chat box like yes or no. Okay, if you those who are not getting anything like 10% to 20%, like write in the chat box yes. If uh, okay, right, chat box is allowed, na? Yeah, you guys can. No, nothing. If you guys are understanding some things, then no need to write. I'm asking for the for those who are not getting anything. Okay, so those who have written like yes or no, they no. Yeah, I have a doubt. That's why I have asked these questions because not everything. So please repeat what is torque. Yeah, kind of. We have a lots of questions and all. Okay, I'm summarizing some contents and because we have the time limitations and we have to conclude those topics, right? That's why tomorrow I'm going to take different sessions too, and in that sessions we'll cover up the whole summary, whatever ma'am are teaching and ma'am is guiding actually. Okay, so just focus on the contents and try to understand. And in 2 to 3 minutes, okay, guys, I'm stopping the chat box. Manish, just disallow the chat box. Okay, understand, fine. Yeah, that's right. Because the contents and the things ma'am is guiding, na, that is good and extent labels of the things. Okay, so try to understand. And now, in a summary, if I tell you, so bug bounty is nothing but finding some kind of bugs and finding some kind of vulnerabilities in website. Like suppose that you have found some kind of bugs on SQL injection in any websites. Okay, in servers you are finding any other kind of vulnerabilities. Is there XSS? Is there CSRF attacks? Is there you are able to do some DOS attacks on the server? Okay, so that kind of many cyber attacks are there, na? And many other things, small levels of vulnerabilities are there too. Okay, so any kinds of vulnerabilities you are finding in any websites, right? And if those websites are already put at their kind of event and kind of they are allowing in a reputed platform, like okay, you can come and you can test on our website or on our servers, and if you are finding any kinds of vulnerabilities, and depending on the vulnerability, like suppose that in any websites or any servers you have just find out the OTP vulnerability, you are able to bypass the OTP, or you are able to bypass the payment, or you are able to take the SQL injection. Okay, so depending on the vulnerabilities, they will categorize. Okay, this higher level of vulnerabilities will be categorized in like P1 level of vulnerabilities, and the lower vulnerabilities are categorized into the P2, and similarly down in the downgradation, P3 and P4. Sometimes P5 levels of vulnerabilities are also there, but you will not get any bounty. Bounty means kind of taking the money from the companies. Okay, I guess I have summarized the bug bounties concepts and all. So those P1, P2, P3, P5 and all vulnerabilities, ma'am is guiding actually their things, and through where we can find out the exploit and the other things to learn and to search and to hunt the other websites and server. Okay, so for that things, there are many reputed organization and a platform. Like ma'am has just shown, like Block Crowd is there, Hacker One is there. Okay, we have to make the account there, and we can choose depending on the bounties and depending on the strength we have. And if we are getting the vulnerabilities, we can just report. So how to report and what are the other things on the bug bounties? So ma'am has the expertise on this. Okay, so try to understand, and if not, I will summarize whole the contents, and in the last of this session I'm going to take the 5 minutes and 10 minutes of session, and I will assign some kind of task that is related to the upcoming session that will be held on tomorrow. Okay, that is going to that will be taken by me itself. Okay, clear to all? I'm allowing the chat box for 2 minutes, and now ma'am will continue, because like you guys are connecting in a workshop itself, right? It will take some time, so that's why. Otherwise I will conclude and I will try to summarize. Now you guys have clear with the point, like what is bug bounty, where to make the account, and how to find out the vulnerabilities. These docs and the other things are related to these things. Okay, if still not, if still many beginners are there, I know, I understand, because I have just gone through those phases some days, and in my time I was the student also. Okay, yeah, so if we have the time, ma'am will try to show some practical things. If not, then tomorrow I will continue. Okay, okay, Sadiya, continue.
Okay, fine. So let's continue. Just try to understand. Okay, fine. At the end of the lecture, you will understand what are those things. And yeah, Google Talking is totally legal till the time you're not harming someone. Everything is legal. Okay. So yeah, as we were on Google Docs, so I was discussing about the topic of Google Docs. So first of all, there are too many platforms as we have discussed, and even have wrote over here. Okay, so those are the platforms that's called as HackerOne, Bugcrowd, Integrity, HackerProof. Yes, we have Open Bug Bounty. Okay, so those are the platforms. Even you can search for bug bounty platforms of current year. So you will get the list of the bug bounty platforms. So as I told you guys, you have to register your own self on that platform. And after that, we have discussed about the programs too, what kind of programs are there. And let's see. First, I told you guys it's all about to finding the weakness in a certain website. So you guys are not aware of all those things. We can understand, but this is a workshop, right? So we have to go on that level. So yeah, so those are the docs which have already been there in this website. So you can use this doc. What are docs and how we can use that? I will explain you guys. Okay. So first of all, see, as let's see, as you can see, if see, just try to understand, and after that, I will explain you each and everything. See, how you can make a doc. Okay, we will see this after some time. Let's discuss exactly your what are docs exactly. See, when we are looking for Google Docs now, so exactly what you are doing, you are gathering Google-based information. You are doing Google-based information gathering. Information gathering means what? You are grabbing the information from Google, right? By using keywords, and those keywords are called as docs. Okay, and okay, so what we use these docs to grab the information. We use these docs to grab the information. Okay, so this is one website where all the docs are available. Okay, If you are a beginner, then we will paste all those things at the end of the lecture. So these are the docs. Okay. And how to make a docs and everything. Let's see. See, first of all, let me explain you exactly what are docs. Okay. So as I said, what we are doing, we are just grabbing the information provided by Google. So in Google, when you will talk about this Google, okay. So see, in Google, you get results in two ways, right? One is exact result and the second one is relevant result. So what you mean by exact result and relevant result? You have to understood what that Google, this Google, it is what, it's a database. Okay. If when I will search for something like hacking PDF, okay, when I'm searching for something like hacking PDF, then you can see whatever result I'm getting the result according to my search, right? That's my search. My search is what? Hacking PDF. You can see everywhere the PDF of hacking related things are available. So that's the reason we use docs. Okay, that's the reason we use docs. And I will explain you exactly all those things. So see, as we search, you got all those results. And as I said, Google is what? Google is a database. Okay, Google is a massive database. Suppose this, let's see an example. Okay, okay. Suppose this thing is a what? This is a Google database. Okay, okay. So this is a Google database, and that's you. Okay, that's you, and this is a Google database. That's you. So you are from here. So and you are from here, and this is your computer. This box, it's your computer. Okay. You have a browser, right? In your computer, you will have a browser, and you will have only one option to access Google, and that's the search box, right? Where we can access Google, where we got the access of Google. We got the access of Google in this search box, right? These are the search box where we get the access of Google. Okay. So So as I said, we got the access of Google in the search box. So you have to search here, right? You have to search here. And with this search box, what you can do, whatever you type here, whatever keywords you type here in search box, this keyword will be searched in the entire Google database. Okay. What I did over here, as I search for what? I search for hacking PDF. So what exactly happened when I search for hacking PDF? As I said, okay, when I search for hacking PDF, I got the result according to my keyword. Okay, I got the result according to my keyword, right? So exactly what I did, I search in the search box, and with this search box, uh, whatever you will type, you will get the result according to that. As the same way, whatever I type, uh, I got the result according to that. Okay, so see, these keywords will be searched in the entire Google database. Okay, whatever you are typing, those keywords will be searched in the entire Google database. So whatever sites, okay, there are sites. Sites means what? Whatever website, it can leak if they are getting leaked, and it's going to search and give you results. Okay, so whatever sites are getting leaked, or whatever, if there is certain kind of weakness, for that weakness, we are for suppose I wrote, as you can see, that's the, okay. So this is a Google Doc. Okay. For suppose, just take an example. There is something, this Google Doc, when we will search with this fancy keyword, when we will search with this keyword, we will got the least of vulnerability. Just think about it. Okay. For example, if we are searching with this, we will get the least of vulnerability. So what exactly we are doing? Yeah, whatever what it's doing, it's gonna give you the result. This keyword will give you the result of that sites which are having weakness, of that websites. I'm talking about websites which are having weakness. You will get the result from this keyword. Okay. So that's how we use keywords, and there are different keywords for understanding all these things. You guys required little bit of basics. Okay, so those were the things, and this is a workshop as well. So let's see. See, Google, as I said, Google is the most of the biggest database what we are having. Okay, so whatever you are just gonna search on Google, you are gonna get that. Okay, so those are the things. So as you can see, these are the docs. Okay, these are the docs. In this way, you can make a doc. So the very first thing is as let's see.
Sadiya, if possible, then share that PPT in a group so that students can
Okay,
go
fine. I
through
will
while.
share that. I will share that, and yeah, we will discuss one work too. There are too many students. Few are from beginners level, and few are from intermediate level too. So let's see. So as you can see, as I type something like in title webcam 7 in URL. Okay, I will explain you guys exactly what is it. So as you can see, this in title. So in title means what? The things which are in title. Okay. So as you can see in title, what we are getting webcam. We are getting webcam. You can see that. Yeah, right. In URL, this is the port. Okay. So in URL, you will get the in you whenever you will type something in URL, you will get the things related to that in URL. Okay. So if I search something like this is the in title and hotel. Okay, and in URL best or something like this. So you can see the results. Okay, you can see the results. So what I wrote in title hotel. So I'm just getting title of this. Okay, I'm getting the title with hotel. Okay, so that's the reason we use those keywords. And in URL you can see best hotel, right? So this is the difference between the relevant result and exact results. Okay, that's the difference between the docs. Okay, that's why we use this docs. And as let you can see this. So you can use docs in many ways. The very first thing is you guys in this field, you guys need patience plus consistency. So those are the important things too. Okay, so you can see over here, this is the I have wrote file type. So what those are the words that we use first, okay, for making a certain doc. So as you can see, as I will type over here file type. So what kind of file I need in my search? Okay, so I need a PDF. Okay, and now I need a file type for what? So in URL I will type like something like hacking. So this is the way this thing goes by Google, and it's just search in this massive database. Okay, and according to that he just give us the result. Okay, so that's the reason we use all these docs, and this is the way we make docs also. In text it means you will receive all those things in the text. Okay, in text you will receive all those things whatever you will type in text. Okay, as I type in text hacking, so you will get hacking related things in text of this. Okay, wait a minute. So whatever I will type in text in this is the text of all those things, right? This is the text. So you will get all those things in this. And instead of this, what I have wrote was in title. I already explained you guys. In the title of that, you will get all those things. Why we use site? Site means what you can indicate what regarding which site. Site means you can type anything like India or Pakistan, whatever you want. So you will get result according to that. Okay. We have already discussed about in URL, and we have already discussed about in text. So what does all in URL mean? All in URL means you can type two things, okay, with this plus sign, and you will get result according to that by using two keywords. So those are the things, okay. If I will search for this, that's called as in URL hotel site India. See, if I will use this keyword. So just see the results. In URL, what I search for, I need hotels. Okay. So this you can see booking.com. Okay. So those are the hotels. Okay. In URL, as I said, hotels and sites. So I'm getting the sites which are in India. So these are the reasons that we use keywords. Okay. And that's called as Google Docs. This is a way we make Google Docs too. And as I said, you can use this site that's called as exploit database for using this all docs. Okay, so those are the things. And in deep, if you want to learn all this thing in deep, then yeah, you guys can see those all things are for, as you can see, these all things are for intermediate level of person. But if you have knowledge of all those things, then yeah, but at this point, you understood, right? What are the Google Docs and everything. So there are intermediate of level of students too. So they will understood all these things. So let's see one of the book. Shall I continue? Are you there, sir?
Yes, Sadiya. Sorry.
Shall I continue with the one book?
Yeah, go ahead. Because many of the students are looking for the practicals thing, na? So go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, fine. See, in today, the book we are gonna discuss about is all about session hijacking. Okay, it's about session hijacking. So the thing is that, see, session hijacking is also called as session fixation. Okay, it's even also called as session validation, insufficient session expiration, failure to invalidate session. Okay, and session doesn't expire, and all those are the words. So these all words belong from the part of security. Okay, so you guys at this point maybe you are not gonna understand all these words. Okay, so yeah, just keep some patience and try to understand exactly what I'm explaining. So the thing is that today we are gonna discuss about session hijacking. So this is our work for a day. So let's see now practically. So we will go from the basic to see this is the website. Okay, that's the website. This is the website that's called as Demo Test Fire. I will show you guys the practical live view also of this, but just try to understand on this website. So this is the website, okay. That the website is called as demotestfire.net. So when what we did, I just did sign in and we are on the login page. Okay. We are on the login page. Okay. So for accessing a login page, we are in login page, right? So for accessing any kind of login page, you need a username, and the second thing you need was password, right? So I will add my username and password first of all. So as I will add this username and I will add password. Okay. And then I will do login. We will not save the things, okay, at this point. So I did login. Okay. So for accessing a page, what were the things that required? Username and password, as you all guys are aware of it. So what I did, I added my username and password, right? So after getting logged in, as you can see in this written, what it is written, my account. Okay. So this is my account. Okay. So my account has been opened. My account has been opened. As you can see, welcome to Altaro Mutual Online. Okay. So you can see even the details. Okay, this is the my account, and yeah, whatever details are there. So this is the way we have login in a certain website. Okay, that's the way we have login in a certain website. So instead of this, if I will open a new tab, if I will open a new tab with the same thing. Okay, uh, see, I will open the same of new tab of this demo test fire. Wait a minute. See, I opened a new tab and my request got initiated, and what I did is just click for enter. So this is my new tab. But you can see over here my account is written, right? Means what does it mean? That we are login, right? We are already logging. So whenever you get login, okay, whenever you get login in a browser, I'm talking about a browser. Whenever you are logging a browser, there is a server. Okay, that server will create one session for you. Okay, that session indicates that you are an authenticate user for a certain time period on a login page. So that's why, as you can see, that our account has been already logged in. Okay, and that's the new tab, right? So what's happening exactly? Your data is getting stored in that specific site, right? Your data will get stored in that specific site when you will log in on certain websites. So you can get access of all those things, right? See, this um, wait a minute. Okay. So for suppose this is our session. Okay, this is our session. So our session, this is our server, okay, and this is a session that we have logging. The logging is called a session. See, that specific session get those details, okay. It will get those details from the session ID. It will get the details from the session ID. See, there will be few words which will hard for you guys to capture, but just try to understand. Okay, so, see, this that specific session will get details from a session ID, okay, from a session ID, and from that server will create a unique session ID, okay. Server will create a unique session ID. I will explain this. What I will show you guys where is session ID, okay. So most commonly, what happens? Our session ID gets stored in a cookie, okay, or a text file, or it will get sent to a particular user. See, first of all, in your computer, one cookie will get stored. Okay, you have to understood a simple thing that in your computer, whenever you will log in, one or you will there will be a certain website, or you are having certain kind of function on that certain website. Then one cookie is getting stored in that. Okay, and your in that cookie there will be a session information. Session information means your data, your user, your password, and everything, whatever you have registered, it will get saved in that certain session. Okay, in so it is getting stored. Okay, so every time whenever you will log in on a particular site, whenever you will log in on a particular site, one session will get created and it will get stored in cookie. Okay, one session will get created and it will get stored in cookie. So see, uh, this was my website. Okay, this was my website, and whatever I have typed over here was, you can see this. Okay, admin, I wrote over here, right, this was my username and this was my password. So I logged in with them. So we already saw the process, right, how what is login. And see, uh, in this website, what I will do, I will just log in. Okay, and the very next thing is I will just check my cookie. We will wait a minute. First of all, we will check my cookie. So how I will check the cookie? By using this cookie editor, or even by using this inspect element. Okay, even you can check this cookie by using this inspect element. So in inspect element, I will click on wait a minute. In inspect element, you can click on this cookie editor. Okay, you in cookie editor you can see this is session ID. Okay, so I will show you guys all these things. Just wait for a few minutes. Okay. Okay. So, exactly what is cookie editor? First of all, see, cookie editor is an extension. Okay, it's an extension. For every tool, we have one extension, and we search for those extension. As I will type cookie editor for Firefox. Okay, if I will type cookie editor for Firefox, so this is the extension. So just like this, as it is written over here, remove, because I have already added this. So you have to click on add button and it will get added. Okay. So whenever you will log in, your certain cookie will be available on this cookie editor. Okay. And instead of this, instead of this, you can check in storage. Okay. You have to check in storage. You can see in storage, this the GA session is there and one parameter is there. This parameter, see, we have logged in, right? And there is certain kind of information. That's why the parameter is there. Those all words you will understand afterwards. Okay, just try to understand first all those things. See, and this is the session. Okay, this is the session. This is the cookie. Okay, so you can search this for this cookie in both places, one in storage and the next one in cookie editor. So this is the J session ID and that's our session. So J session means JavaScript session. Okay. So this is the value of it. Okay. So as I already show you guys, so we will follow the step for our works first of all. Okay. So see what I did. I just log in, and after that, what I am doing, I'm just I will just click on cookie editor, or I will click on inspect element. Okay, or I will click on inspect element. And what I will do over here is just click on storage, or even you can click on cookie editor, or even you can click on this cookie editor. You will get it. Okay, if you want whatever you can get it from anywhere. So what I will do over here is I will just copy this cookie. Okay, I want this cookie and I will copy this cookie. Okay, let's copy this cookie first of all. Okay, now the second step for this is what we will do. We will open the same website in another browser. Okay, why? I will explain you guys. See, you have to open it in another browser. Those are the steps. Okay. Oh my gosh. Right. Wait a minute. So what I did, I opened another browser, and what we will do, we will click on sign in and see. See, this is a login page. And why we open another browser? Because those are the steps that we have to follow for this work. For every each and every work, there will be few steps that you have to follow to achieve your target. And the most important thing, as you saw on this, when I opened this in same tab, we were logged, right? But we are now on another browser. So a browser page is limited to that certain browser. Okay. For at this time, you guys can just have this explanation that the browser page is limited to that certain browser. If I will open in same tab, then it is login. Okay. If I will open that in same tab, it is login. But the same thing when I will open in another one, okay, that another browser, okay, when I will open in another browser, you can see it is not login, okay, because there is no token present, okay. Whenever we log in, what happened? Token is present, right? Cookie is there, right? But over here, there is no token present. So now what we are gonna do? We are gonna transfer our cookies, our token from one browser to another browser. So how I will transfer that? I already copied that, right? I already copied that. What the very first step we did was we logged in, right? This is our browser A, okay, and we logged in with it. After getting login, I just copied this session cookie, and after that, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paste this cookie in this session, okay, in this browser. I'm just gonna paste the cookie. So how I will paste the cookie? I will just open this inspect element. Wait a minute. Okay, I will explain you all those things. I will open this inspect element. Just click on this application. In application, you can see this cookies. Okay, just click on this demo test fire. As you can see, this certain website, this certain login page has its own session, but it didn't has parameter ID. As you can see over here, it also has parameter ID. Why? Because we are logged in. That's why it's having parameter ID. And over here, we are not logged in, and that's why it's not having the parameter ID. So what we will do is we will just remove this one and we will add our own cookie. Okay, we will add our own cookie. So what I did, I just transferred the J session ID, JavaScript session ID, okay, in the another browser. Okay, so we just clicked on cookie and pasted this. Okay, so over here you have to paste it and just click on enter. Just click on enter. Okay, so now when I will refresh my browser now, what happens when I will refresh this? When I will refresh this, the browser will go to that cookie. Which cookie? This cookie from our. This was a cookie that we copied from browser A, right? And we pasted in browser B. Okay. So what will happen when I will refresh this now? The browser will go to that cookie and it will ask whether you have any kind of session ID. Few minutes ago, I explained you guys regarding the cookie and everything, right? So what will happen over here? Browser will go to that cookie and it will ask whether you have any kind of session ID. So when this will go to server, this right, this will go to server. This is a server. So the server will say, yeah, it is logged in. So what we did over here, we just change our session ID, right? And now you can see this is the login page. Okay, and I have pasted my cookie from browser A. So we will just refresh it. Now you can see the changes. The sign off. Okay, there is a sign off. Okay, and you can see my account, right? So exactly what we did, we use the same site in two browsers. From browser A, we log in and we copied our session ID and pasted in browser B. So that's the bug called as session management. Okay, that's called as session fixation also. Even that's called as session hijacking also. Okay, so this was a bug called as session hijacking. Okay, and there are different names, and with different names, there will be a different little bit of changes will be in the steps. But what we did at this time, whatever we did in this victim device is also required, but I will also show you guys the step roughly in where you can perform this bug in your own browser too, and even you can perform by using two browser too. So first of all, see exactly what happened. You guys saw right exactly what happened when we saw practically. See, session hijacking is also known as what TCP session hijacking. Now, TCP is the three-way. Okay, so let's not talk about all these things. So, at this time, session hijacking is also known as TCP session hijacking. So, it's a technique. Okay, it's a technique used by hackers to gain access to a target. Okay, of computer or online account. This attack include a hacker controlling a user browser session in order to steal their password and person information. See, the thing is that if I am logged in, I'm logged in. Okay, I'm logged in, and this is my device, and I'm logged in with all this device. Whatever I did, I just added my admin password and everything. So if someone took that session ID and it will open in a new browser, so what will happen? My certain website will get hacked, right? My certain website will get hacked. If we will see all those things like that, we are just targeting our victim device, then in that manner that certain website will get hacked. See, I will show you guys one more example of this. Okay, so this is what this is my Instagram ID, right? As I am logged in with it, but just see the steps so that you will understand, and after that I will explain you guys. So there are two Instagram IDs at this point. Okay, as I have to show you guys, that's why I have registered with password, right? Okay, so this is the two. There are two Instagrams ID. So what we will do, we will just see the session ID of this. See, this is the session ID. Okay, this is the session ID of this. So you can copy paste from here, or even you can get the same thing from inspect element. In inspect element, just click on storage. Okay, cookie editor will take little bit of time. There are too many things, too many cookies, but what we need is, we need session ID. Okay, we need session ID. Let me complete all these things. After that, I will explain you guys. Okay, and after that, what I will do, I will click on my another browser, and in my another browser, the same step I will follow. I will click on application, and in cookie, as you can see, this Instagram has been connected with both things. One is Facebook and one is Instagram. Okay. So there's the, as you can see, two logins, or even you can give your ID to Google too. So those are the things. Okay. So Facebook ID is connected to this Instagram ID. Okay. First of all, this attack you guys can't perform on Facebook. Okay, because in Facebook there are different kinds of sessions are there, but wherever a session hijacking has plays a big role. Okay, in the industry, you can see there are many things which are just even you can search for session hijacking reports. You will get thousands of reports of this vulnerability. So let's see. We will discuss all those things. But at this time, what I did was I copied those. Okay, that session ID of this account, and what's the name of this account is something like uh Cloak. Okay, and I'm pasting my session ID in this. I already pasted it, right? I already pasted the session ID. As you can see, the session ID both are same. Okay, 570211. Okay, so I pasted it and I just clicked on enter. Now what I will do, I will just refresh it. Okay, I will just refresh it. It will take time. It will just little bit road. Maybe this will happen, or sometime it will not happen. It's all depend. Okay. So as I clicked on refresh and profile, you can see that I already hacked the another account. Okay. So that's why this bug is called as session hijacking, because we have hijacked one account. Okay, as you can see over here, I have hijacked one account. Okay, one account is hacked, and even we perform. You guys can perform this bug by opening two browsers of same website. Okay, and even I will explain you few things. There is someone who is unmuted. Okay, let me explain you.
Sadiya, we have 5 to 7 minutes only.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So as you can see that what I did, I just did followed the same step, and you can see in both browser that certain ID has been hacked, right? So that's the reason you guys can perform this work on different website too. The steps are same. And instead of this, let me explain you. See, if you want to perform this work on a single account, what you have to do, you have to log into account, and after that same thing, you have to go to the cookie editor. Or okay, and what you will do, you will click on export all cookies. So you have to remove all the cookies and log out from the account. Now just go on the certain login page. Okay, and click on cookie editor add-on, and after that just import all the cookies. First you have to export, and the next step is you have to import. When you will practice all these steps by one, you will understand what is import, what is export. You can see that's called as import, that's called an export. Okay, so you have to follow those steps, and yeah, you can perform this on the own browser too. Okay, so there are many things. As I told you, this session hijacking is also called as session fixation. So let's okay, where is it?
Sadiya,
Yes.
are you done with your side?
Yeah, I'm just, I was just reading the doubts. Yeah, I'm just done with my side.
Okay, so I'm allowing the chat box, guys. If you have any kind of doubts
Okay, it was
from the
posed.
related topic, so you guys can ask here. I will try to answer in between like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I will take the sessions for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll wind up so that I can take the tomorrow's session. Okay. Those who will understand the things, because I know many of the students are intermediate level of kind of things and they are professionals. So Sadly, just share those PPT with Ansuman, and Ansuman, if are you there, and just share those PPTs to the group.
The thing is that whenever you perform certain kind of vulnerability testing, or when you do something like on website, when you perform testing on website, it's if you are working on certain company, then you have to make a report and you have to submit to the another person who is on greater position than you. And if you are certain person, okay, if you are a bug bounty hunter, if you are performing website testing, then there are few websites where you have to register yourself and you have to submit the report, okay, of that certain website. And instead of this, if there are some third party website where you have found those all things, then you have to make a report and submit to them, okay. हाँ, एक डिवाइस से दूसरे डिवाइस में कर सकते हैं. It happens when, see, what you want is you just want the session ID, okay. Yeah, you can use docs. The thing is that I told you there are two ways to perform session hijacking. Yeah, the one when you can perform this session hijacking on the own page. Okay, you can perform this on a certain own page too, and even you can perform this by using two browser too. Okay, so I will share all those steps. So as we have already discussed, when we'll perform all these things by using two browsers. Okay, and when you will perform this on victim id too, and there are I've already show you guys two ways, and those are the things, okay. Even you can perform on one single browser too. For performing this one on one single browser, what you have to do, you have to click on export all the cookies by using cookie editor, okay. And this bug has a great amount of priority means the level of work, okay. Is there something else? Nitish, we have already explained in the session, right, how that worked. Okay, see, in your computer now, there will be one cookie and it will get stored. Okay, in that, you will get your session information and it will get stored every time whenever you will log in. So, that particular site, on that particular site, one session will be created and it will get stored in your cookie. Yeah, the PPT will be shared. The few pages which I have discussed with you guys will be shared. Okay. For each and every browser, sorry, we were talking about browser. For each and every website, cookie will be there. Okay. Yes, yes. Because on see, nowadays there are few websites on where V has been updated. Okay, so they have some uh, particular security. So if session ID got expired, then we can't log in. But as you guys saw, I did the same thing on Instagram. So it's a big platform, right? And they can't resolve all those things. That's the reason the bug is still there. See, first you have to follow the steps of ethical hacking, then web pen testing, And yeah, in bug bounty, there are too many things, right? API testing, network. There are too many things. Mobile. If that certain person has been logged in with some laptop or something, then yeah, you can get that session ID with inspect element. Okay, because everyone will not give you the permission to add something extension or if they are logged in, then only you can get it. Okay, bug will be there in website, not in browser. Okay.
Okay, Sadiya. So I guess it's done now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let me just share my screen. Okay, Sadiya, thank you so much. And further, we'll further move according to the student's preference in a normal session or normal class. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So now it's task time. So my screen is visible to all of you. Okay. I know many of the students and people are totally beginners. I can surely understand what you guys are facing, and maybe some of the students and some of the professionals are they have learned actually some contents and some good things from this session. Further, we have the time limitations as always, like in between like 30 to 35 minutes and 40 minutes we can't do anything, and those now you guys have the basic knowledge now, like what is bounty, what is bugs, and where we can make the account and a kind of idea. And there are one or two informations we have left, that is like how we can start finding the bugs in from by picking any websites and server from that particular platform, how we can make the account on that particular platform. And the other thing that is also important, that is how we can make the report if you're finding the bugs, like suppose that that will be P1, P2, P3, that will be assigned actually, but how we can make our report, right? So that is also important. So if possible, then tomorrow's sessions I will try to conclude that, or otherwise we'll assign ma'am for like 10 to 15 minutes, so she will conclude those things. Okay, now we have to do some practicals on tomorrow's sessions, that is the OTP bypass, and I will show you some real life hacking and real life example. I will not show on like any dummy websites and all, but kindly shows your trust, like, okay, so that I can I can tell you openly, and we can test on any websites. Okay, so there is 2 to 3 tasks you guys have to do before attending the tomorrow's sessions, right? So that you guys can parallelly do some practicals, whether that is working or not, right? So majorly 2 tools we have to explore. That is the Bob suit, and second one is called Nessus, right? So Bob suit I'm showing you today, and at the starting of the tomorrow's sessions, we are directly going to start the practicals after 5 minutes of session, right? Because if I'm showing you the OTP bypass, then there is 3 methodology to check the OTP bypass, whether if there is any vulnerabilities is available or not. Like suppose that if we are putting the email ID, we are putting the phone number in any websites, and they are just sending OTP to that particular numbers, then how we can like find out whether the vulnerabilities is there or not. Okay, so from the basics to advanced levels, I will totally try to show you the practicals. And for the motivations and for inner satisfactions and kind of internal satisfaction, I will show you on some particular real websites, but don't misuse that. Maybe I will pick some Pakistani website. Maybe I will pick some groceries websites. Okay. So first things you just have to do is like go to this particular URL, that is the port sugar, and there you just have to go to this product section, right? Product, And in product section, you will see there are 3 to 5 softwares are there, like versions are there, enterprise edition and professional edition and community edition. So community edition you just have to download because other are paid. If you are able to find out the correct version of professional and you are able to configure that in your PC, yeah, surely you can download the professionals too. In futures, like I will try to share in the Telegram, but I'm not so sure because I will forget those things, whatever I have said in this session. But if I will remember, and then I will share in the Telegram group. Okay. So just click on this option, community edition. It will ask for the email ID. Just put the email ID and then click on the download 64-bit and all. Okay. I have already downloaded. So first thing you guys have to do to download this Bob Suite community edition or professional edition. I have already downloaded right now. And the second thing is I will configure this on Mozilla. You can configure on any browser. Okay. So you just have to download, search on the Google Chrome, download Mozilla Firefox and just download from here. Okay. I have already downloaded these two, Mozilla and this Bob Suite. Now I'm going to install this. I'm going to install this Mozilla and the Firefox too. And I'm sharing this link too. Okay. So the first thing you just have to do is to download this. I don't know Nanda Tamil language. English is like worldwide known language. So I guess you guys are comfortable in English. Okay, so we are installing the Bob Suite. Okay, let me just install this. And you have to install these two, Firefox. I'm installing these two. So you guys have to download these two and to configure this. Right now I'm telling you. We have 2 to 3 minutes now, Manish.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow I will repeat, guys. Okay, if you guys are not able to understand and I'm going too fastly, then in 5 to like maximum 10 to 15 minutes theoretical portion tomorrow, and then we'll start the practical. Okay, max. Okay, I guess Firefox is installed. Let's wait for Bob Suite. Finish. 7 continue. Skip this step. Okay, skip this 2. Start browsing. Okay, fine. So in a simple way, after installing these two, what you need to do is like you have to go to the Bob Suite. I'm writing here and start this because we are going to intercept the data and we'll try to, if possible, then we'll try to do all these 3 methods of bypassing the OTP. Okay, I accept and start next, start Bob. Tomorrow I will again explain these things in between like 5 to 10 minutes. So don't worry about that things. Okay, yeah. So this interface you will see. So after seeing this interface in the upper side, you can see dashboard is there, target is there, proxy is there, intruder is there. Just visit into the proxy setting, and in proxy setting, just go to the, you can see the intercept is there, HTTP history is there, WebSocket is there, and proxy setting is there. Again, go to the proxy setting, and in proxy setting, you are seeing the 2 options are there here: import, export CA certificate and regenerate CA certificate. Right? Why we are generating the CA certificate and why we are configuring with the CA? Tomorrow I will explain. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. Click on the import and export CA certificate. And if you guys are testing on the websites, then you have to click on DR format. But if you guys are testing on the application, in the Google Play Store application, you can also test and you can also configure with the Bob Suite. Okay, but for that you just have to download the in a CR format. Okay, so just click on next. We are running late. Let me just do and go to the desktop, and I'm writing here any name. I'm writing here CA .der, right? Extension should be .der. Just click this save and then click on next. Yeah, we have got that file. Now just look at the IP addresses and the port number carefully here. 127.0.0.1 and 8080 is the port number. Okay, remember, na? Just minimize this and just minimize this too, and go to your Mozilla Firefox browser. This, okay, go to the settings here and click here the certificate. Click on view certificate, right? In view certificate, click on the import section, and in import section, go to the desktop and just click on this CA, just upload this CA certificate, whatever we have generated. Just check mark this and then click on OK and then click on this. Okay, next thing, just search here the proxy and click on settings and click on manual proxy, and the IP address we have seen like 127.0.0.1. Okay, and in the port number 8080. So there is nothing like a fixed port. If you are changing the port as an 8090 in the Bob suite, then also you have to change here. Okay, then just click here, also used for HTTPS here. Okay, and then click on OK. Now we have configured this Mozilla Firefox and the Bob suite 2. Now we are ready to go to the experiment, and we have a lots of options. Like we can do the SNS bombing, we can do the payment bypass, we can do the SNS bombing, we can intercept the data, we can find out the encryptions flow from client to servers. Okay, so all those things we are going to cover tomorrow. So till now I am stopping this. So this will be happen to be continued. Okay.
Okay,
kindly share those PPT.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining and giving up.
If any doubt, guys, Manish, just hold on. If any doubts and all, if possible, Manish, then kindly share the LinkedIn. And I'm sharing my public number. You guys can again ping me tomorrow or tonight in between like 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Okay. Sorry, guys. 6, 7. Yeah, Manish, you can proceed. 6, 7, 4.
Okay, sure, sir. So shall we wind up the session?
Yeah. Just wait for 30 seconds to 40 seconds, guys. I have shared the number. You guys can save those number. That is a public number. I will try to reply, but try to ping me in between that 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Okay, tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Father will meet.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining. You guys can leave the session now. Tomorrow we'll have a session. Another session. So we'll share your link at the time itself. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Bye to everyone.